And we're heading into a mirror match. I wonder what tech they have. Is this the old school tech? Or maybe this is a person who saw the video and is giving this a try. We did find our rock. 2 who's who with a rock fine. Counters with a who's who. Can he find his rock? X Drake. Okay. Who's again. Into an ulti. Fair enough. Pop the rock. Hit the ramp. Swing to face. Takes the hit. Maybe still looking for that rock. Swinging for 6. Takes the hit. No who's who. No ramp. Finds his rock. Turn 2. 6 Dawn. Pudding. Alright. Force him to discard some cards. Change his hands up. Pops the rock. Plays who's who again. Pulls the 2k counter. Who's again. Probably into an ulti. And our 2k. Ulti it is. 3s. Who's who. And a pudding on field. Versus 2s. Who's. I haven't seen any main variants in his cards yet, so we'll see what build of Kaido, what flavor of Kaido he is running. Back to our Kaido mirror. Lots of cards in the hand again. Seven cards in hand. 6 in ours. Runs the queen. Draws 2 cards. Discards the island. Swings for 7. Countering out. We're probably lying. Blockering up. Forced to discard 2. There goes the X Drake. Probably just swing and try and maul cards out here. Ulti for the 7 swing. Will he block her out? Takes the hit. Patch and swing 7. Popping the rock. Counters out. Passes back turn. I think we are heading into our 10 Dawn turn. So most likely rush Kaido or blocking back up. 6k to 4k to pudding. She's gone. Looks like he gets his a ramp. Pops in our queen. Discards in our rock. Other than the X Drake, I haven't seen any new variants yet. A full house of who's over queens. I guess that beats 3 of a kind. He's cooking something up. Pulls a Kaido, okay. Swings for 5. We're gonna sack. No, we get rid of Zoro. There we go. Makes sense. 6 cost is too much right now, especially with a rush Kaido play coming up. Or we can reflood. Do we 10 drop Kaido or 9 drop Kaido here? I feel like 10 drop is probably stronger just so we can get our hand size back up. Also, it doesn't put us behind on Dawn and allows us to do a Rush Kaido after that. So probably just baiting out some swings here. Here a card or two, a counter. Is he going to take the free block with Queen? Counters out. Hawkins. We're flooding the board. We're getting our hand size back up. Picking up a Zoro, a Queen, a 2K, and a Gatling. So a good number of counter from that draw. We definitely just counter out our hits here and then Rush Kaido after. And that should be GG's. I do see Hawkins, so this is still OP05 tech, it seems. So far we saw Hawkins, we saw X-Drake. Haven't seen any OP06 tech yet. Okay, easy counter. Zoro. 6K swing. I think he's going all in here. Ooh, maybe Kaido. I think Kaido bomb is coming. It has to be a Kaido bomb. There's no reason to swing your blockers. Yep, there it is. Kaido bomb clears out. Dropping him super behind on Dawn. Just rush Kaido and end it, I guess. He does have quite a bit of cards. So he should be able to clear that out. Yep. But I think we are ahead enough in life that it won't matter. He can't rush Kaido because he just committed 6 Dawn reset. So his only play right now is to block her up. If he can get like 2 blockers up, then he's kind of safe. But we do have the 10 drop blue Kaido there that can bounce back a 4 cost or an 8 cost and a 3 cost. So I don't think it matters. But once again, we can't use that for 2 turns. We should have enough to counter this out. There you go. And then we block her up after. Ulti, a Hail Mary. I don't think there's a 3 cost blocker in Kaido though. Except if he's using like what's that old card? Maria, Black Maria, 2 costs, or the Dofi. Swings, we take it, rock, end turn, and that should be a GG's. Catch it all in the swing. So that is the Kaido mirror match. It just looked like an old deck build though. Definitely an OP05 build. And didn't get a chance to say GG's, but it's okay. We are into the Law matchup, which is very Zergy. Red, it can be difficult for Kaido. But Kaido can actually flood the board and swing pretty quickly also. And if you're able to stall out and get those big bodies out, Law cannot handle that. Husu, no rock. Grabs the ulti. Ulti is a good unbricker, allowing you to draw 3 and taking 1 and puts top or bottom in any order you like. So it's a good choice. Raise Max is played. One Dawn left. I think he just passed, yeah? There it goes. All clear Kaido. That could be good. Playing the Zoro. Nice. But Law will probably just send him to bottom deck pretty quickly. But hopefully I can get a swing out. Zoro's definitely one of those that is played as a bait, especially if you can't find that rock. If you can get a ramp off of it, great. If not, then your opponent will generally focus it pretty quickly because they don't want you to get that ramp. Mind you, he still has to hit me first, so I'm at 3 life before I can even get the ramp off of Zoro. So technically, if he doesn't commit this resources to Zoro, it shouldn't matter. But he does swing to face, and I don't think he has the Dawn to kill Zoro now. Oh, never mind. There you go, -3. Returns the Dawn and bottom deck Zoro. A lot of resources for sure. Looks like a Beppo is played, swing 6 to 5, countering out 2K. Then who's who, and we whiff on the rock again. Ulti is the unbricker here. Queen is the only choice really. Maybe the 2K counter, but definitely need to find the rock or find something here. Okay, swinging for 5. We're still whiffing on that rock. Counters out with a kid. 2K. Or 1K actually. We do have a path here. It's okay. No rock. A little slow, but we can still do it. Use ulti as a 1K counter. We already used one of her, so toss the queen. We do need a large life facing these Zerg decks so they don't do crazy stuff. Rush Zoro, probably take the hit. No, we counter out. We don't need our Hawkins for the ramp after all. Okay, 2K X Drake. Alright, can we stack a combo? Be a bit difficult. Alright, we're gonna do it anyways. Bring those TKs up, use the queen to pop Rush Kaido near the end just in case we pull a Sanji out of life, most likely. No, we just put Rush Kaido in hand. Swing at Beppo since he gets an active ability when he's attacking. Alright, both side has pretty low hand count, card count, 3 life. The Law does have a stronger board for sure. Who's Who is not the greatest. A lot of Dawn commitment to get him to attack. We block out with X Drake. Swinging the Law for 6, countering out with a 2K. Probably have to take the hit from Zoro and from Law himself. Okay, here comes probably at X Drake and we can counter out. No, we cannot. X Drake is gone. And all we're left with is a pair of Who's Who's. 9 Dawn turn. Do we just rush Kaido here? Rush Kaido with no ramp. We might have to. Oh, we do. Yeah. Pop the Zoro. Rush and clear board. And we have just as much Dawn as our Law player. No rock play, by the way. No attached Dawn either for the re-ramp. We just committed all that -5 Dawn. Who's just chilling out there with Kaido. Swinger for 5. Yeah, we have to counter out. Unless they might play like some rush characters to try and end it. Oh, there's Zoro. Double Zoro most likely, it looks like. We'll just counter it out. We do have an all clear Kaido that's usable in 2 turns. Okay, arrested Dawn. Fair enough. Ramping hard. Another rush Kaido. We're still behind. We can't use it though. We're attaching to who's. See if we get the ramp. Does he have the 2k counter? He does. Now we should be able to get a free swing here. We just go for the 6 swing into Zoro. Clears it out, gets the ramp, patches, and charges for 12. And we should be able to rush Kaido again after this, so I think we're okay. 7 Dawn. Can this Kaido get cooked right now? Plays Law. Minus 2k off of Kaido. Okay, and now he has to commit on those swings to kill Kaido again. Each player has 2 cards in hand. Attaches all to law, swings 10. Hand to face. Interesting. Takes the hit. We go for game. Is that Law a rusher? Pops the who's who. Oh, there's the rush. There's the rush, but can Law rush? That definitely was an odd play. We do use the ramp off of the Gatling, and that pushes us to 10. Allowing us to attach, pop, and hopefully end the game. 1 card in hand. 6k swing. Into a double rush Kaido. Okay, fair enough. I should be GG's. 7-5. And then 10-10. There we go. That is the Law matchup. All right, looks like we're into a purple Luffy. Who's who with a rock, always a good start. Pulling the LT off the who's search. And then popping rock on curve, double rock. It's getting rough. But we do have a Gatling to unbrick that rock. Swinging 5. Counters out. Ulting used as counter. This all Sunny played 6 Dawn turn. Probably into a queen play. Oh, we just hard play king. Just for that body out. I think we were just trying to ramp super quick to 10 here. Achilles is down to 3 life, using that leader ability, just ramping all that done. Out ramping Kaido. Miss All Sunny swings for 7-5. We Gatling that out. Another 7k swing. We're taking that hit into a Gatling trigger, giving us an arrested Dawn. I think that pushes us to 10, so probably double queen play here. Just because we did not pull anything too spectacular. Throw out queen, play X Drake, and see if we can set up a Sanji play, most likely. Nope, looks like we're gonna try to ramp and pull another card out before we play the X Drake. or just mill cards out of our Luffy players' hands. We end up X-Striking anyways. Probably go for the flood. Yep, flood. Rush Kaido, maybe a ramp. No, we'll take the 2K first. There you go. Double blocker up. Facing Achilles, our purple Luffy here. All Sunday swings for 9 to the king. We save the king? No, we block her out. We block her out. We don't want to give our opponent the idea they can just clear out our life easily if we have no cards in hand. Save the king again, because we know we're about to flood the board and get some cards back in our hand here. See if we can mill out some cards out. This all Sunday goes down. Swinging Kaido to face, 5 to 5, 1K counter, and 10 drop Kaido, pulling 4 cards. His double finger wanted 9 drop Rush Kaido into a Beza Hawkins and an ulti. Lots of counter in hand. We got 2 3Ks. We got 3 2Ks, that is, and a Sanji. So we probably will ulti here. Ulti and stack. No, we actually just got rid of Sanji. Alright, fair enough. Rush Kaido. Pops the law. Attach Dawn. Swings 7. Pop rock for ramp. King to face. 5 to 7. 7 to 5. Into our Rush Kaido for 10. And then we have a 12k swing from our 10 drop Kaido. His life is getting decimated, but so many cards in hand. And it's GG's. Alright, it looks like we're into a purple Kaido now. Should be pretty similar tech, just with Blurple Kaido, you have ulti, Hawkins, and a few other ones that kind of help you find that rock pretty quickly. But it looks like starts off with a swing to face for 5 with a Hawkins off a trigger. Our purple Kaido does find his rock and ramps a Dawn here. We're most likely, yep, we'll just pop ulti here, grab a Sanji to see if we can set up a combination since we do have a Hawkins. Probably send the, no, we'll keep it up top just in case we need clear out, so we'll pull a all clear Kaido soon. 6 to 5 here, right to face. Our Kaido does take the hits down to 4 life, ramping that Dawn. He's ramping pretty quick here. He did find the rock where we did not, so pops an ulti into a page 1 for a free caster. Looks like a pretty standard purple Kaido build from at least OP05. 7 to 5 to face here. We do counter it out with a missed double finger and a queen. Pulling our all clear Kaido, our Kaido bomb with a Sanji in hand. Pop in Hawkins to see if we can set something up. We did find a rock, but it might be too late, but we do have all clear and a few other things that we may need it in the future. So we definitely will set that rock up, bring the X Drake to the beginning and see if we can set up that Sanji move on the next turn here, as we are about to cap our Dawn. 6 to 5. Kaido counters out with a 2k from his double finger. Ulti swings for 6 to 5. Will he take the hit or will he toss out another 2k? He does take the hit and it's down to 3 life. He pops a ramp from the rock. He's definitely out ramping us right now just because he did find rock on curve. What will he do with the 6 Dawn here? I think he just rested X Drake. There's a few cards I haven't seen here yet, so This is definitely a blind matchup. I haven't faced many purple Kaidos, that's for sure. 66 to X Drake will probably end up countering that out. Yep, there we go. Queen is used as counter. Ulti can still swing and Kaido can still swing. Kaido goes for X Drake again, 8 to 6, and he does kill X Drake. 3 Dawn left, attaching 1 to ulti, swinging to ulti, and we do counter out with a missed double finger. He pops a 2-cost blocker and then discards a rock. We finally get our rock, but it might be just too late to play it. We do only have big cards left, so we might just swing out, clear board, and then pop the rock, and then set up that Sanji X Drake on this next one. We do have the Kaido bomb to kind of clear out just in case they do some 9 and 10 drops on us. Ulti to ulti, mulling out those 1k counters. There goes the queen. 8 Dawn left, popping the rock. Ramping for fun, attaching all to X Drake and swinging 7 to 6 to page 1. And the blocker is used. Our purple Kaido is at 10 Dawn now. Swinging ulti, swinging page 1, and perhaps a Kaido, rush Kaido, or maybe a time bomb coming soon here. He does play as Zoro, same tech as the Blurple Kaido in this deck profile. Definitely will need to take care of that, so we might be dropping the bomb just to clear it out, just because we don't have a board right now. And the Purple Kaido does have a pretty fierce board. Page 1, the Banish Zoro, and also ulti. Looks like Kaido just used his ability to knock 1 life off of us. But he did use a lot of Dawn to do so. That might drop him a little too far behind, honestly. 5 to 5 to face. Kaido with 2 cards in hand. May not have to counter. He does have to take it. We can use the all clear Kaido just to clear board here. Because he's so behind on Dawn, I think that is a strong play. We're pretty much even right now, but now I do have the board advantage with clearing out his 3. He pops a Law for a blocker, attached to Dawn, and gonna swing to face here. We'll most likely have to take the hit. We don't have the counter. Okay, we're gonna block her up and try to set up that Sanji. Perhaps we're just gonna have to grab those blockers instead and grab those counters. We'll see if we can trigger this Law hit out. Who's who? We'll see what's going on. Grabbing the X Drake and sending the rest to the bottom. Attaching Dawn and swinging to face, 6 to 5. We still have our big 10 drop swing available. There it goes, 12 to 5. Blockers out and or takes the hit most likely. Alright, back to Purple Kaido. 3 cards in hand, Law, blocker, and 10 Dawn to cook with. We only have a blocker. We do have a decent amount of counter, so we might be pretty safe here. Kaido swinging pretty big. It looks like a 13 hit coming. We'll probably have to blocker this out. Oh, swinging with the Law first. We do have the counter for it. So might be a misplay here. Our Kaido swings 13 and we just block it out hard. We should just be able to math this out with our opponent with no blocker. 3 cards in hand, attaching 5, swinging 10, swinging 11, just to be safe. There you go, takes the hit. The rest attached to our 12 Kaido, making 16, and that should be GG's. Oh, okay. I thought he had the counter. That was scary. All right, it looks like Rebecca. Haven't seen this on Sim too often, but we do have a local player that does cook with Rebecca. It is pretty difficult for Rebecca to take on Purple, but it should be okay. Starting off with a who's who search, we do have a rock, which is always a great start. Zoro Joro is also another great card to ramp super quick. We have our 2K and a king also, so definitely a great starting hand. We'll see what our Rebecca player is cooking. Looks like they're doing a search right now, popping that second Dawn. We'll see if they can find that stage. Nope, passes it back. We pop our rock on ramp, ramp it up, and swing to face for 5. Lot of card in hand, but still takes the hit. Rebecca is played for a 1 cost there. What is our Rebecca player cooking with 2 Dawn left? All right, 4 Dawn. Let's see what they can do. The Rebecca was actually one of my first matchups when I first started locals. Oh, we have Kairos down now. The man that just does not die. You never swing to this guy here, or he just restands, especially if Rebecca has that stage. Plays another 1 cost Rebecca and passes it back. And Rebecca is a leader that can't swing, so we just need to build a board and just create that pressure. We have 6 Dawn. Our opponent has 7 cards, so we're popped out a law to force them to discard 2 cards here. Looks like we were able to pull out a Rob Lucci, attaching the rest to Kaido, swinging 7 to face. It was a Rob Lucci and a Dragon Claw that we were able to take away with the law blocker. We pass our turn. It goes back to Rebecca. Rebecca should be at 6 Dawn now. Once again, a big hand size already. With Kairos on field, we should be taking some damage here. We have another one-legged toy soldier. Another Kairos in his toy form. This matchup generally does take quite some time just because there's a lot of searching also. Very interesting deck for sure. We have a Kobe about to knock a law back to the trash. And there he goes. Building quite a field there. We will definitely need to start clearing board some. You don't touch Kairos though. We do take the hit because we do need the card. Pulls a 2K X Drake. We do have a Zoro. That might be an interesting play. Perhaps we can banish some cards out. Quite a few on board. Perhaps a king play also here. Cost that KO and create that ramp. Looks like we are trying to clear some board here. We KO Kobe, ramp the Dawn, and swing 8 to face. You never want to swing to Kairos there because with stage or with leader ability, they can just negate that attack and just stay alive essentially. Pretty much unkillable. Takes the hit. And back to Rebecca. Alright, what will Rebecca do here? Looks like they're at approximately, what, 8 done? Yep, 8 done. How will she deal with the king here? Will we see another Kobe or maybe a Rob Lucci? There you go. This man can minus it out and knock stuff out real quick. Very dangerous card. Always need to focus this one down. So, and a Rebecca and Kobe again. Here we go. Knocks king to the trash. Joins law. Dragon claw to finish it off. Cards for 5. Most likely counter that out with a Zoro because it might be a little too late to play it. Yep. Drawn card. Our turn again. 10 Dawn. Not much of a board. I guess we're looking for some blockers here. Most likely Queen. And then we should play Queen just as we need a little board protection here. Gets rid of a Gatling, has an ulti to play so we can build that board and just cycle our cards here. 6 to 4. Kobe probably down again. There you go. Back to Rebecca. We do have a bit of a board. We are at 10 Dawn. We most likely will play an ulti into Zoro. Just so we can have somewhat of a board and try to get those last hits out. Looks like Queen is about to go down now too. Is that our Kobe or are we about to see Mr. Rob Lucci? Could be in our Dragon Claw also. Definitely an interesting deck. Another Kairos and Dragon Claw. Massive board. And an all clear Kaido won't work either because they just sobbled. This is looking like a rough matchup right now. Finally finding stage though. It might be a little too late. There we go. Stage is played. Round 5 feels bad. 5 to face. Kairos to Kaido here. You can use a Hawkins to counter it out. We did find a Sanji. But we'll probably have to ulti to find more blockers here or something else more useful. Perhaps that rush Kaido if we can survive this onslaught that's about to come to us. Sending everything to the bottom. Six Dawn left. I think we just hard play a Zoro here. Just try to build a board up. Or at least bait Rebecca to try to clear Zoro out. 5 to face. Does have a blocker. So it does have a free block. Uses Rebecca blocker instead. Probably uses Sabo to block here. This is our final swing. 5 to 5. Takes the hit. Interesting. Zoro is played. We do pop the rock just to keep it in habit. And now we need to survive 3 hits here. We can probably swing that blocker also. So there is an opportunity for our player to end us here. But looks like Zoro was enough for a threat that she is targeting him instead. We did have 2 X-Drakes and a Gatling. So we do have a lot of counter. Borsalino knocks out the Zoro. with 3 Dawn left and 3 swingers, up to 4 if they decide to swing their Sabo. 6 to ulti, looks like they're going for clear board. We will use X-Drake to counter that attack. Another swing to face. We X-Drake that out again. Alright, it looks like they have 1 blocker, so Rush Kaido looks like the play here. Pops the Sabo. And let's start swinging the face and try to counter some of these cards out. 5 to 5. We do have the extra Dawn that we can attach to Kaido for 7, or maybe a 6/6 pull here, but most likely just swing your 5s. And then 7 and 10. They do have 5 cards in hand, so up to 10k counter, just because they don't have any active Dawn. Swing to face again for 7. Takes the hit. Rush Kaido runs in. They might have the counter, but GG's.